Alright, so when solving a three-part inequality, the goal is to get x isolated in the middle. So, first I'll look at part A. They give us -7 less than or equal to 11 minus x less than 7. So, to solve this, we want to get x by itself in the middle. So, first we would subtract 11 from all three areas. Whatever I do to the middle, I have to do to the far left and the far right. And so this gives us -18 less than or equal to -x less than -4. And now to get x by itself in the middle, I would divide by a -1. And so we have +18. Since I'm dividing by a negative number, we flip the inequality sign. So both of the inequality signs flip since we're dividing by a negative number. And finally, we could flip the whole compound inequality around just to have the smaller number on the left. And so this would be the solution to part A. And note, so part A is true. You know, it looks like they want me to figure out which of these four is not true. And so part A is true. What they have equivalent to matches to what I got. So moving on to part B, we have -1 less than -3x less than or equal to 1. So to solve this, I would divide by -3 to get x by itself in the middle. So I have +1/3. Since I'm dividing by a negative, we flip the sign. And then normally we put the smaller number on the left when we have a compound inequality, so I'm just flipping it all around. That matches to what they have once again. So part B is true. And so we're looking for the one that's not true. Looking at part C, we have -5 less than or equal to -10x less than 5. And so to solve this, I would divide by -10 in order to isolate the x in the middle. And whenever I do the middle, I have to do the far left and the far right. And so -5 over -10 is +1/2. We're dividing by a negative, so we flip the sign. The -10's cancel. And 5 over -10, that would reduce to -1/2. And once again, I'm flipping it around. And this should just be a less than sign. And looking at what they have, it looks like that's what we have right here does not quite match to what they have. It looks like the signs are off. You know, this is a less than sign, but they have less than or equal to on their proposed answer. And on the right side, I have less than or equal to, whereas they just have less than. So it looks like C is the one that's not true. I'll do D anyway, though, just assuming C is the right answer, D should turn out to be true. And so that's -3 less than or equal to 5 minus x over 2 less than 3. In order to isolate the x in the middle here, first I would get rid of the fraction by multiplying by 2. 2 times -3 is -6. When we multiply the middle by 2, the 2's just cancel out, leaving us with 5 minus x. And 2 times the right side is 6. Next we would minus 5 from the middle, the left, and the right. So that gives us -11 less than or equal to -x less than 1. And then we would divide by -1, giving us 11. Change the direction of the sign once again since we're dividing by a negative, and flip it around. And well, so I was thinking, does what I have match to what they have? And it should, because hopefully D turns out to be true, since C is the one I feel is not true. But it looks like they didn't solve it all the way, and I didn't notice that. If I did, I could have saved some time. It looks like they just wanted to know, is it equivalent to -6 less than or equal to 5 minus x less than 6? And it is, because that was an intermediate stage. So C is the one that's not true.